Okay, world. If you're working on a true or a superior, which is superior is just a rebadged true, like a 3-door prep table, and you got a refrigerant leak, this is probably a pretty good place to start. They seem to be taping the liquid line, the cap tube, to the suction line. And of course the suction line sweats, and the insulation's under there, and the cap tube's under there, and starts corroding. So this is the second prep table I've done in probably the last few months that pretty corroded. The suction line and the cap tube. The last one was the cap tube leaking. So if you're looking for a leak on a 3-door prep table, this is, like I said, this is the second one I've done in the last couple of months, and it's about 10 years old. The other one was only a few years old, and about 2 or 3 years old, and it started doing the same thing. So looks like True is this is a bad engineering design. When I'm done with it, it won't have the cap tube taped to the suction line. Just do the suction line insulate the suction line by itself with a piece of insul tubing or foam tape. And if you do use foam tape, you got to make sure that you put at least four wraps. So you really don't want to use a lot of, that'll use a lot of foam tape, because insulation on a suction line needs to be 1/2-inch thick wall so it doesn't sweat because of the low temperature. So you need to, best thing is just to buy a 6-foot stick of insul tubing, whatever this suction line is. It looks like 3/8 and 1/2 inch over there. So you need a piece of 3/8 ID by 1/2-inch wall, and 1/2-inch ID by 1/2-inch wall to re-insulate it, and then just tape the cap tube to the outside of the suction line. The reason they put the cap tube and tape it to the suction line is probably to subcool the liquid line. You get a little more efficiency out of it, and keep the liquid in the cap tube cool so it won't flash in the cap tube, so it stays a liquid. And so anyways, they're just doing it for efficiency wise to subcool the liquid, subcool the cap tube. So anyways, if you're looking for a leak, a good place to start.